Good morning everyone. Now in this chapter of hydrocarbons, we were discussing alkenes. We have discussed the preparation of alkenes and physical properties of alkenes. Now in this part, we are going to start with the chemical properties of alkenes. Now we know that alkenes, they are unsaturated hydrocarbons. Unsaturated means they have double bond in them, and the word unsaturated shows that they have the capacity to add something to it. So regarding the chemical properties, first chemical property which alkenes show is the addition reaction. They can add something to them without replacing or without leaving anything. इसमें से कुछ भी हम बाहर ना निकाले बिना और कुछ भी replace करे बिना हम इसमें कुछ add कर सकते हैं. Now addition of what we will do in it: addition of hydrogen, addition of halogen acid, addition of water and addition of sulfuric acid. इनकी addition हम देखेंगे कि हम alkenes में इनकी addition कैसे कर सकते हैं. The next chemical property which we will discuss is oxidation, and the next one is polymerization. These are the chemical properties, chemical reactions which are exhibited by alkenes, and like alkanes we will discuss them one by one. So first of all, starting with the addition reaction, and in that addition reaction, first of all the addition of hydrogen. If we have to add hydrogen, we use platinum or palladium. Use of this will convert alkene to alkane. This we have done in the preparation of alkanes too, कि हम unsaturated hydrocarbon से saturated hydrocarbon बना सकते हैं. We added hydrogen using platinum or palladium. So these are acting as a reducing agents here, and we are adding hydrogen to it, means reduction is taking place. हम यहाँ इसकी हम इसे क्या कह रहे हैं कि एल्कीन की रिडक्शन हो रही है. Here we are doing the chemical property of alkene, but there it was preparation of alkanes. हमने एल्कीन में हाइड्रोजन ऐड किया using platinum, palladium और nickel, and we have converted to alkane. Like the addition of hydrogen, we can also add halogen to it. Coming to the second point, addition of halogen. हमने एल्कीन में हेलोजन ऐड करना है. We'll add it in the presence of CCl4. What do we get? We'll get 1,2-dibromoethane. Vicinal dihalide will get formed by the addition of halogen. Which halogen? Bromine to ethene in the presence of CCl4. हमें क्या मिला? 1,2-dibromoethane, and it is the vicinal dihalide. One more speciality of this reaction is it is also known as bromine water test. It is also called bromine water test, which is used to test unsaturation. No doubt this test is also conducted by alkynes too. So overall we say that to check the unsaturation in the compound, that whether the compound provided to us is saturated or unsaturated, we use this test. Orange color of bromine water get discharged on reacting with alkene. अगर कंपाउंड unsaturated है तो इसका कलर डिस्चार्ज हो जाएगा, ये कलरलेस हो जाएगा, showing that the compound is unsaturated. और अगर हम saturated में ब्रोमीन वाटर डालेंगे तो उसमें वो एडिशन रिएक्शन होगा ही नहीं, क्योंकि एल्केन्स में सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन होता है. we cannot add bromine to it, so the reaction will not be take place over there. So to distinguish between saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbon, we use the bromine water test. Like hydrogen and halogen, we can also add halogen acid to an alkene. Coming to the next part, addition of halogen acid. Taking the example of ethene again, if we add HBr to it, the product will be bromoethane. Similarly, if we add HBr to propene, then what will happen? अगर हम HBr ethene में ऐड करेंगे तो एक H एक कार्बन पर अटैच हो जाएगा, एक Br दूसरे कार्बन पे अटैच हो जाएगा एंड द प्रोडक्ट विल बी ब्रोमोइथेन. बट इफ वी ऐड HBr टू प्रोपीन, अगर इसमें अटैच करेंगे तो हमारे पास क्या पॉसिबिलिटी बनेगी? द प्रोडक्ट कैन बी दिस और द प्रोडक्ट कैन बी दिस. इसके ऊपर भी Br लग सकता है और इसके ऊपर H लग सकता है. Two possibilities are the one कि Br इसके ऊपर अटैच हो गया जो ये वाला कार्बन था, और दूसरा इसके साथ अटैच हो गया जो ये वाला कार्बन था. अब इसमें से मेजर प्रोडक्ट कौन सा बनेगा? दिस विल बी द मेजर प्रोडक्ट एंड दिस विल बी द माइनर प्रोडक्ट. The reason being why this is the major product, it is according to Markovnikov's rule. Markovnikov's rule. What this rule is, that negative part of the attacking reagent will go to that carbon which is having lesser number of hydrogen atoms. If we see the compound here, this carbon is having lesser number of carbon atoms. Double bonded carbon atoms में ये वाले कार्बन के पास कम हाइड्रोजन है. And what the Markovnikov rule is, negative part of the attacking reagent will go to that carbon atom which is having lesser number of hydrogen. So negative part is this one, attacking reagent का negative part ये है, और डबल बॉन्डेड कार्बन एटम्स में ये वाला कार्बन है जिसमें कम हाइड्रोजन है. सो नेगेटिव पार्ट ऑफ द अटैकिंग रिएजेंट विल गो टू दैट कार्बन व्हिच इज हैविंग लेसर नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम्स. So in this case the major product will be the one where Br will attached on this second carbon atom. So 2-bromopropane is the major product as compared to 1-bromopropane. This is very important and is used in many places, and this is mostly shown, this is shown by HBr only. HBr के साथ ही हम ये रिएक्शन शो कर सकते हैं. So Markovnikov rule, which is very important, again I am repeating, negative part of the attacking reagent will go to that carbon which is having lesser number of hydrogen atoms. This Markovnikov rule can be applied on any of halogen acid. किसी भी halogen acid पर HF, HCl, HBr, HI किसी पर भी हम adopt करके we can make the product according to our requirement. But the rule followed will be that negative part will go to that carbon which is having lesser number of hydrogen atoms. But by this the product will be 2-bromopropane. What if we need 1-bromopropane? Suppose अगर हमें 1-bromopropane वाला product चाहिए, then what we will do? फिर हम उसे कैसे करेंगे? That is known as anti-Markovnikov rule. Anti-Markovnikov rule or peroxide effect. It is also known as peroxide effect. Means by using peroxide reaction यही रहेगा, लेकिन हम अगर इसमें कोई peroxide यूज कर दें, अगर यहाँ एरो के ऊपर peroxide लिखा हो, then this will be the major product. अगर हम इसी रिएक्शन में CH3 CH double bond CH2 we'll add HBr in the presence of peroxide, then CH3 CH2 CH2Br will be the major product. तब ये major product होगा plus CH3 CHBr CH3 will be the minor product. So in this case 1-bromopropane is the major product and 2-bromopropane will be the minor product. Now we will discuss that why this happens, that when peroxide is added when the HBr is added in the presence of peroxide, what happens to it? Suppose C6H5 COO, हमने कौन सा peroxide लिया? benzoyl peroxide. What happens? This benzoyl peroxide undergo homolytic cleavage. What it will form? C6H5COO free radical. Then further, this free radical further undergo homolytic cleavage, giving rise to C6H5 free radical with the liberation of carbon dioxide gas. As we know, the phenyl free radical is formed, and the free radicals, they are very much reactive. They will attack on HBr, giving rise to another free radical. This will undergo homolytic cleavage. C6H6 will get formed and bromine free radical will get formed. Now this bromine free radical, it will attack on pi electrons of the double bond of propene प्लस Br फ्री रेडिकल. अब जब ये फ्री रेडिकल इसके ऊपर अटैक करेगा तो दो पॉसिबिलिटीज क्या बन जाएंगी कि जब ये बॉन्ड ब्रेक करेगा CH3CH2 bond will break and 2 electrons will get free. In the same way, in the second possibility, the same thing happens. Now, bromine have the tendency to come and attach here. It can come and attach here. अगर Br free radical यहाँ attach हो जाए, इस केस में यहाँ और इस केस में यहाँ, हमने दो पॉसिबिलिटीज बना दी कि एक पॉसिबिलिटी ये हो सकती है कि ब्रोमीन इस कार्बन के साथ अटैच हो गया और दूसरी पॉसिबिलिटी क्या है कि ये ब्रोमीन फ्री रेडिकल इसके साथ अटैच हो गया. नाउ हियर अगेन अ फ्री रेडिकल इज फॉर्म्ड, बट नाउ द अनपेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन इज ऑन कार्बन. अब ये कौन सा कार्बन है? दिस इज प्राइमरी कार्बन एंड दिस इज सेकेंडरी कार्बन. So secondary free radical is more stable as compared to primary free radical. Primary free radical के comparison में secondary free radical will be more stable. That is why this will form in major proportion and this will form in the minor proportion. जो चीज ज़्यादा stable होगी वो ज़्यादा बनेगी, दूसरी चीज कम बनेगी. Now this free radical CH3CH CH2Br, it will further attack on 1 HBr. इसके ऊपर अटैक करने से इसका H will come and attach here, finally giving rise to CH3 CH2 CH2Br plus Br free radical. Means finally we are end up with the 1 bromopropane. So this is known as peroxide effect और एंटी मार्कोनिकव रूल, क्योंकि मार्कोनिकव रूल में नेगेटिव पार्ट ऑफ द अटैकिंग रिएजेंट वाज गोइंग टू दैट कार्बन व्हिच वाज हैविंग लेसर नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम्स, बट हियर if we see the negative part is going to that carbon which is having more number of hydrogen atom, so it is anti markovnikov rule. तो दोनों में हमने किया क्या? हेलोजन एसिड ऐड किया, एक मार्कोनिकव रूल के अकॉर्डिंग, दूसरा एंटी मार्कोनिकव रूल के अकॉर्डिंग. Next, coming to the addition of water to alkene. अगर हमने alkene में water add करना है, taking the example of same propene again, अगर हम propene का ही example लें और इसमें हम water add करें तो water में भी we know it has H positive and OH negative. So according to Markovnikov rule, negative part of the attacking reagent will go to that carbon which is having lesser number of hydrogen atoms. So finally the product will be 2-propanol. सेकेंड पोजीशन पर, क्योंकि OH नेगेटिव मार्कोनिकव रूल के अकॉर्डिंग किस पर अटैच होगा? ऑन द कार्बन विच इज हैविंग लेसर नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम्स. सिमिलरली इन केस ऑफ सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड, अगर हम H2O की जगह H2SO4 ले लें, अगेन इट विल बी हैविंग H पॉजिटिव एंड HSO4 नेगेटिव. H2SO4 में दो पार्ट क्या है? H पॉजिटिव एंड HSO4 नेगेटिव. Negative part of the attacking reagent will go to that carbon atom which is having lesser number of hydrogens. So here HSO4 negative will get attached and here CH3 will get attached. So in this way, the addition of hydrogen, halogen acid, water and sulfuric acid can take place in case of alkenes. And here addition of halogen in the presence of CCl4, addition of hydrogen in the presence of platinum palladium, addition of halogen acid without peroxide and with peroxide according to Markovnikov and according to anti-Markovnikov rule. So till now we have discussed just one chemical property of alkenes, that is addition reaction and addition of all these one by one to alkenes. In the next part we will discuss the other two chemical properties, that is oxidation and polymerization in alkenes. Thank you.